party is on. Play with your lockets, lights will go on. Little lockets make them wear them. Locket, wear it, share with your friends. Batteries not included. Little Lockets by Alex Toys.
Voted product of the year, it's Snackies. Hold your drink and the snacks you love all in one hand. Snackies go anywhere. Sealed tight for less mess. Absolutely everyone loves Snackies. You can get your Snackies today for $9.99 at these fine stores. And now available at Snackies Junior with Star Wars characters.
In our squad, we are all the adventurous one. And the smart one. And with the corner side blaster, we have each other's backs. It can blast around corners to take targets by surprise. The new Nerf Rebel corner side blaster. It's Nerf or nothing.
Pottery cool, cool.
Pottery Cool Studio, a whole new way to make pottery. Upside down. Pick a mold and place the clay on top, like this. Now shape. You can make cool pottery. It's so easy. Now decorate.
Pottery cool, cool.
With Pottery Cool, you can create tons of fun pottery, like a speaker or jewelry holder. Cool stuff you can use.
Pottery cool.
Pottery Cool Studio. Other sets sold separately. Batteries not included from Spin Master.
I'm cool maker.
It looks like a bubble, plays like a ball. Introducing the strongest wubble ball of them all. It's Super Wubble. We invented Expandium, the strongest, stretchiest wubble material ever. Expandium is better at resisting punctures and tears and keeps Super Wubble squishy, bouncy fun everywhere. It's super smashable. Did that just happen? Every Super Wubble comes with quick patches, so you can keep on playing. You can get your Super Wubble ball for $19.99 plus $8.99 processing and handling. Batteries not included. Must be 18 years or older to order.
It's the month of fright. Let's do it right with a TeenNick beautiful crew of spooky flicks and DIY tricks. Every Sunday for you and your crew. Some ghouls and guys, grab your supplies and find yourself a seat for a skeleton of ghostly fun. A TeenNick Halloween treat. Spooky flicks and DIY tricks continues next with Rufus on TeenNick.
Has been evacuated. They were flown to Pensacola, Florida until the storm conditions passes. For more on this hurricane, we bring in Michael Lowry, our hurricane specialist. And Michael, we've been discussing a number of different effects, impacts from this hurricane. And something I think is underplayed a lot of times is potential devastation from rainfall.
Absolutely. You know, historically in hurricanes in the United States, 90% of deaths are from the water, not from the wind. So it's the rainfall, it's the coastal impacts in terms of the storm surge and the wave action that may be the most deadly calling card of this potentially catastrophic hurricane. Here's the latest information that we have on Matthew. The interesting about the satellite picture on this, it really gives you a sense of the scale of this circulation. Even though the circulation itself takes up a good chunk of the central Caribbean, the core of this is very small. This eye over here that you kind of comes and goes at times. How we say meteorologically, it warms. You don't see it. It becomes a little obscured by high cloud tops. Now it's a little more evident. That pinhole eye is an eye that is less than 10 miles in diameter, is only usually associated with our strongest hurricanes. The smaller the eye, it's almost like a figure skater. When a figure skater takes his or her arms inward and it spins, it makes the person spin faster. That's what happens here with hurricanes. The smaller and the tighter the core, the faster they spin, and generally the stronger the winds. Northwest at 5 miles per hour. This is a crawl. It isn't moving very fast, and it's not expected to move very fast. It's going to hang around with us through the week. And that's the concern here, is that this is going to be a prolonged event. This is not something that's just kind of going to go away overnight. It's going to be with us for a while, and that's a talking point in terms of what it may do down the line for the United States. In the short term, though, we need to talk about what's going to happen here through the islands. The official forecast from the National Hurricane Center kind of splits the middle there between Haiti and Jamaica, but a little bit of a wiggle or a wobble in one direction. could put the worst of this right over either one of those island countries, and either one of those places is not a good place to get a hurricane landfall. And then we were moving through the windward passage or through eastern Cuba there before it emerges back in the Bahamas. And then the question becomes, what happens in terms of the potential for U.S. impacts? And unfortunately, it's too early to say for certain what will happen. We know it'll be close enough, though, that if you live in the southeast U.S., this is something that you'll need to keep very close tabs on through the coming days. We're talking about potential impacts here as early as Wednesday, Thursday timeframe. So that's still 3 to 4 days away, but tomorrow that's 2 or 3 days away, and it doesn't give us as much time to prepare if we're asked to do things there along the coast, like evacuate in the low-lying spots. But again, nothing like that. We haven't heard any word of anything being ordered here in the United States. But in the short term, hurricane warnings up for Jamaica, for Haiti, and for eastern Cuba. That means hurricane conditions expected here over the next 24 to 36 hours. Hurricane hunter airplanes are out there right now. They'll be flying through this all evening long. They made their first pass through, and they found that the pressure's still around 945 millibars. Those winds at Category 4 strength. So this is maintaining its intensity, but it's good to have the plane out there because it at least lets us know if this tries to do anything funny and do something not expected during the next 6